Okay, welcome back to my demo on how to format type a CSS. So when we left off, this is what we had. Okay, we had and this file was the format was CSS01 HTML and the demo01 CSS file. Okay, now we're going to be moving on to the format with CSS onto HTML file. So as you can see that that the O2 file and the O1 file is the same. Okay, it's the same. The only difference is that when you go to the O2 file, you see underneath where the CSS is that the demo O2.css is being used. So the CSS file of O2 is connected to the O2 HTML file. Okay, so let me see what that looks like inside of the browser window. So I have it open, and this is the O2 HTML file, and it looks pretty much the same with one major difference. That is the current design process piece of information is on top is typeset and format differently using a different typeface and different style and different color. So how did we do that? So we go back to demo to CSS. We added a new snaggle, and we add even more properties. We added the properties of font family. We added the property of font size, font weight, no spacing, and color. So let me break this down. What is the means? Okay. So the H3 snuggle and CSS is the H3 tag right here. So that's why the current design process is being affected by the CSS styles that we're using. Okay. So and I'll keep in mind as well that the Google Fonts has two different typefaces. This is one typeface where my cursor is. That one and that one. So there's two different typefaces. Okay. So just look at the demo O2.css file. Okay, so the first family is this interface right here. We know that we have that one inside of the Google Fonts right here. Okay. And then we also have the weight, size, no spacing, even the weight, and the weight is defined by right here versus 400 right here. Okay. So that is how that particular one, that particular topographic information is being affected by CSS. Okay, and the for the font size and the noise spacing, I'm using a particular measurement called EM. Uh, EM is a new way of how we can measure type and sizes and what have you for the web. So I could be moving on to the next file that we're going to be using, which is HTML for the O3 for my CSS O3.html. So we're going to do that now. So we're going to go to that. I'm going to drag this like that. And we're also going to drag the demo.o3 file into brackets. So again, when we look at the HTML O3 file formatted with CSS, that is pretty much is the same as you see with the O2 file. Okay, so but let's look at the demo.o3 file to see what is different about it, about that file. Okay, so let me open so with the format of CSS O3 HTML file, we had external evidence, and also, as you can see, might see that we had the non spacing is more wide open than you see here. So the non spacing is more wide. So how did we get that? Well, we got that because we added 3 more properties to the bicycle. We added noise spacing, and we're using 0.1 EM, and then we're also using the property of test environment, and we send it. Everything is the same.